92.9 megahertz. We are also live on Kessben 93.3 megahertz in Kumasi, Kessben TV, DSTV channel 364, Gold TV channel 121. All right, you're from Frimpong Ziega. Today we have 3 items to talk about. All right, the Hajj Parliament. Yebeka Hajj Parliament in Wasem, as people described it as the worst parliament. This 8th parliament is the worst parliament of the 4th Republic. I disagree with it. All right, we'll talk about it. I disagree with it. All right, the Fullani votes. The Fullani votes. Today we are going to talk about the Fullani vote. The concerns are ever. NPP and NDC, they are fighting over the Fullani vote because of Hajia Samira Baumia. We'll talk about it. And of course, the battle with the Greater Accra, the battleground. Greater Accra is the battleground or the battlefield. Greater Accra, focus on the Greater Accra. Last week, we touched Central Region, that's the swing regions. So today, we'll talk about the Greater Accra. Greater Accra, one of the factors of the two about issues one issue beat me back a whole year, and that issue can change the focus of the election. So there's an issue that is the only opportunity for New Patriotic Party to win the Greater Accra. One issue. Had it not been that, take it from me that NDC can win the Greater Accra. The NDC can take the Greater Accra for the second time. But this issue turn things around for a New Patriotic Party. Stay with me, don't touch the dial. Okay, don't touch that dial. All right, can we say power specialist about hospital for Nasia Snare? Yedi Ziega stick at the Bremo. Power specialist about hospital for men can choose. So will be a compound in the minimum at no. And ya 10 years, 50 years, the one young fangono. Father power specialist about hospital. Oh, your bar, fibroid in the dunya, my if na kesi, uko yi 2 years na senaba, uko yi 2 years na senaba, there be ni kwa sesa. Father power specialist about hospital. You remember the draw benu bidi, or benu bidi, a bekele, ye fed say fibroid, and none in nephew on, as some of the draw man a tummy na flat, none is shaping now so yaba kama. Father power specialist about hospital, face sciatica, kidney problems, Yare bia mwana mutin did the last stop. Yare bia hepatitis B the whole a bonus. Number is 0244 544422 0244 544422 and 020 0383831 020 0383831. Mo amushe TV ni Facebook no. But we say etwagu eho. Wo hwe achi akwaya kwabenya yane kwabenya ufi kwabenya ba popiase a ye won sabon kumsu na afi popiase kwabenya eno nso ye wo nsa nifa so isu besu o power bus stop uko kumaso nso a ye wo Jasper police station no wo fe yase ni opposite pepepe ena enkrase ayi Accra sorry ayi Takrade so ye wo energy estate power specialist about hospital mwana mutu din the last stop yare bia bigane power specialist mamia bia ya bia obi a chacha or the doctor Osei Bunsu. Okay, Amagana rice arise Ghana emona demuno sham Amagana rice e say the akase Henry Cote Minister of Interior Edbert the release baba bonten no abeka say say the no di bronya to bi ankota Amagana rice if you say baby abekobia ya Amagana rice supermarket malls ya Amagana rice ukodwa bia so Amagana rice kotokwaba dwom Takrade Market Square ukotamali dwom ukosunya dwom upper east and west baby ho ya Amagana rice oba Kumasi Asafo Market Central Market anwura dwom ukokejeti market so ami dwom ukrofo ya Amagana rice Accra Kaneshi Malata Aboblushi Makola ya Amagana rice se wudini ofie se wudini oyaton ya Amagana rice se ya wache jollof rice plain rice amamo die mutu ya Amagana rice mo na demu no hwa udini na na saw yare na mo na de no hwam na udini na saw yare no de sike shobutom wase beje mo no bi kokoton esa na de aba na aba beje foforo no afamfa so na we one district farm factory se we ye bosomi adwuma odo hujimu a usika ya bru katua no a we ye ne de ontimi fa won sanka fe number we sisi 05370 3964 05370 3964 464 and 02076766197 02076766197 ama Ghana rice rice Ghana ohiecha kwaya yewo nkra ha sedie yewo La Paz ye La Paz police station no adodo na fa container police station no ye no enewo aye adjacent and say Ecobank building no sana akokuma senso ye affordable housing eno no ewo asokore mampo ene enjafo ehye so 22 bet and now almost had the jackpot for Faba. You found a 22 bet Euro 2024 goes madness. I'm telling you, we'll go blow your mind. When you bet, no, you to swap 30,000 to swap, nipa 50, munkodi, nipa 100, munkodi, udivia, usika kituabi. We also know your pa. Nasa jackpot was say go back to be Besibiano. You multiply it by 300. It's about my chances to win. No, I easy. A 22 banner would do. No, just say, you did. 1 billion titi scano 1 billion and this scano 100,000 per any year so and routine per 22 winners lucky winners but say be ya would dear we see can be bebrebe and then they would dear chop we are outside the traffic for debi when they would di bet say bet would dear would the year japade say 22 bet ejina ho emma and to participate ne like it ne share 22 bet pin post with your momo details na yenko yanim 22 bet to play bet to win okay I'm gonna ask you now yeah this guest take a break make us celebrate on Facebook catch us on Facebook Kessben TV program be yaba chira wadwene ye be display wadwen cheni na e screen so eti chira wadwene na yen kenkan for ma me gina ha no minim densen radio eno ba mensa de minim densen no do num densen ena de menini mienu na ya dwen chira ne eye pe eti fo wadwen chira bra me de akonya na manya wo na wonya nya akonya no enche se minim densen fo wadwen chira bra nya de tab didie de meka no ne manya adwena chiro fabra na meken kan wa enfama we are in the election year eti bibia no ebe bia no reflect election ye fam nana from Frimpong Ziega be with me now let's start the journey. This is Samira Baumia Alhaja Samira Baumia she is the second lady. Yes, she and second lady, but she's the second lady and the lawful wife of the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the flag bearer and my new Patriotic Party for election 2024. Okay, now let me tell you something. Something is coming. Yeah. The battle for Fullani votes. And what's some the can see? Go to Facebook, catch us Facebook. Kessben TV program be yaba troso sa kwasha sia scroll sabo se bigina ho program na live ya troso live na what type of adventure no na ya troso. Okay, so Fullani for in case you don't know Fullani for yankofo a mo fi Chad e bi fi Niger e bi fi Chad and a kakra bi e fi Burkina Faso but ye ka o mo nchi pade a o mo fi Chad sanity. Okay, then Fullani forum and I'm say Ghana a member of ECOWAS state a member state of ECOWAS and you know the ECOWAS protocol and my freedom of movement freedom of movement they say the 16 ECOWAS countries in nan obi abetimi akọ anante de akọ and I say wakone yanko honum abra du kwase ebisa bibia was freedom of trade, freedom of movement and all that. So to be called Chad, to be called the jail as Ghanaians. Samson and Fullani force with me back Ghana. That is that. Okay, so Fullani former back Ghana, no, they have lived in this country for over 400 years. Some of the Fullani people, they have lived here for 400 years. Even when Ashanti was not part of Ghana. Na Asante country, na Gold Coast country, Fullani people were here. Recently, there was this press conference Fullani for a year in 2021. Said that time near their population census. So they did a press conference. Our Ghana has say in 1940s there was a population census in Ghana. Ya kan no na Fullani for more Ghana na at that time no mere 20,000. Okay, in 1964 there was another population census. Sorry, in 1960 there was another population census. Ya no na Fullani for more do na ababedu 25,000. Okay, that is that. All right. That's the 25,000. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Okay, so 2000 there was a population census which was announced in 2002. So 2002, yeah, population census in 2000. No, ya can kind na Fullani for more Ghana. 300,000. Since then, we are yet to know the figure because We are yet to know the figure. Yeah, population census after 2000, yeah, be 2010, and yeah, be 2020, and now you're releasing in 2021 and 2022. But we are yet to see the number, the Fulani population in this country. So, say, ultimately, who is say by 2022, now Fulani for 300,000 in this country there, and it stands to reason say as a logician, met me say, and yeah, ebia. Almost double crown Fulani for more this country, ebetimi hit 500,000, whether you like it or not. So the Fulani people had a press conference say the 2021 population census. They are part of us because some of them they were born here, some of them they are Ghanaians. So some of the Fulani people they are Ghanaians, and as we know, about 65% of Fulani people that they are all Ghanaians. Okay. So the Fulani people who share since the Fourth Republic, Fulani who call the Fulani areas now, such as from place, who call Agogo area, epa bebia Fulani phobia, who call Boko, who call Upper East and West, Savannah, Tamale, everywhere Fulani phobia, Yatuaba, the National Democratic Congress for and a dominati. They take about 70% of Fulani for a vote in this country in every election. Per the data Kodio for a release, there was a time means that about 70% of Fulani people they vote for National Democratic Congress. Okay, though New Patriotic Party over the years, election the New Patriotic Party and with the Fulani areas, challenging the legibility and of course the citizenship of those people are more registered, especially say registration, population census, say Ghana kada, or because when Ghana ni Nasia no ba or challenges Sankophone because they know say Sankophone majority of them etwaba editiamo. So over the years, New Patriotic Party be challenging the Fulani for. Okay, now it looks like the table is gradually turning. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, ne lawful wife, and Haja Samira Baumia, and Samira Baumia is a Fulani. Ne papa Alhaji Ramadan. Alhaji Ramadan was a former PNC chairman and was ambassador to UAE, United Arab Emirates. And when Alhaji Ramadan once upon a time was a ambassador, Ghana ambassador to UAE. Okay. Neba any Samira Baumia, in fact, Abu Ramadan and another Ramadan contesting Ewo Adentan. Okay, that is that. Now, ever since Samira Baumia ne ebo boba for the past 2 years, it looked like Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will be the one obetu Frank Kadiaba New Patriotic Party. Then we also heard that National Democratic Congress people started challenging the legibility of some of the Fulani people in the Fulani areas. A buyer ebebedru the time and year registration, the limited registration. So obia what 18 years, obia when you voter ID card, go and register. Not to about 2024. And your checks and some of the news are you rolling one of the flagship programs and what Kessben 92.9 and a Kessben 93.3. Actually, that's the breaking news. We had stories, a lot of stories are. And apart from breaking news, I've also heard it from other media houses. Some of the NDC people were challenging some of the Fulani people say they are not Ghanaians and they wouldn't allow them to register. Why? Why is it that the 70% vote for NDC, but they were challenging them? It is because of Samira Baumia. Because Samira Baumia had been there and telling them that, yes, I'm a Fulani, I'm part of you. Muya Ghana for Baba Bekaya ho, Muya Ghana for the first time. For the first time, mo twa bama mi kunu na me be first lady, me free second lady, emba be first lady. Na yem franka sam dache na me ba mu ni yie. So Samira Baumia's campaign and the Fulani areas is very, very serious. Very serious. And while we are National Democratic Congress in here, ufi say we say I'm me wa menum and asa me kaibia masa. You haven't seen anything. You haven't done anything. You haven't done any check. And let me tell you something. I'm not saying that NPP will win the Fullani areas. They wouldn't win the Fullani areas, but they will close the gap. The gap no, 70% of NDC vote for Fullani people. No, this time around they can close the gap to maybe 50-50 or 60-40 in favor of NDC. So Samira Bawumia is working seriously and tirelessly to make sure that the Fullani vote comes to New Patriotic Party. Now there's a battle. I'm come to show you a 5 minutes battle, social media battle about between the NDC people and of course the Fullani young girls and the Fullani people, battle about what is indicating say the Fullani people, some of them and I say a bibum twaban farmer New Patriotic Party, they will vote for New Patriotic Party for the first time because of Hajia Samira Bawumia. I'm gonna show you that video. It is about 5 minutes documentary. Be with me, don't go anywhere. You will enjoy this video. It is about a woman who was denigrating the Fullani people, and NDC woman denigrating the Fullani people. And another NDC woman Ekacha say adena wo ye no enye ebetimi amoma lusu vote. Then the Fullani people that video also reacting to it. Let's go and watch that video. Let's watch it.
Enye wiase na ase ni kwasi asam na bank na Fullani for be control ye wa Ghana say ye pa ye free stroke ba from crampo a wo mo mbedi yesu na Dr. Bawumia ne yere ebe ye first lady
ma woni se NDC for ye mu bi ye kasa ye san ye ma Fullani ni mbedi yeso Kessben Fullani ni ye Ghana ni ade nsempi ye kafa sansem no ho mesre me nua be ma me sister me wofa me papa munyai sansem neka obi so ye NDC ni onante wo ye campaign metimi aka ne pain se nipa ne nante nye campaign chemereta
Kessben
na mi ko shiai ye ma menum ne papa no Fullani fo na o makasai na asama me nsaka ni so wo che Fullani fo mu a move 10% na ye MPP 90% ni na ye NDC for
Kessben
enti mo bedi Samira chi na makasa akasa tia mo made hye na mo ye NDC for na na dabi ye NDC anwansana na chi mmiri ye kuro enti mesre NDC for mo stop saade no ana ye ma Fullani ni die me pacho sa akasa no sebi mo say kasa fima ye honte mo yenyae sa akasa no
Ghana for se mo watade na ekita me no atade ben se mo nyina mo nim se NDC atade
Kessben
but the mo ye no sisi ada mo ye ma na aboroso mpo enye se ya aboroso ba e be se me ka kire mo se de mo kika se Fullani ni ntimedani first lady of Ghana ende mo bua ada mo na mo ye nyankopɔ
mo nim bibi ye nyina yeti won ye nim eni ye ti nyina ye NDC fo ba sisi ada mo ye no mo push e de akɔ MPP ya de Fullani fo ya ye moden e wo Ghana ya ye moden
ana enye nipa aha mo ye nipa sin ya ma
ebia
ubenya mposa obeye Fullani ni nyame bo Fullani ni a anka wonda nyame ase se munim se Ghana Fullani fo na edos for Ghana de se munim sa ye nyina ye kase ye be ye anu baaku na ya vote ya ma MPP a munim se NDC wonya baaku mpo se munim sa de inti mamu mpushie enko bebi a ye mpe munjai sa suban kansa na ye munjai mamu mpushie
mo ye no wa unim se Fullani ni bedani first lady unim se untimi ntina Ghana obetima afa back obi ansi oh mpacho jai manko ubekọ
but the wuye ni ntino ye nyina ye be vote ama MPP mumpe o Fullani ni be ye
Fullani
first lady Ghana
be vote ama MPP de mo ye
Fullani be
ye answer ye u baha NDC fontare nkwa ne gwa ba sisi a ye be sisa akwa akogu bola ye be pe MPP
asa ya mo betina ama Fullani be first lady ana ani ye betina ama Fullani na
Fullani na Ghana ma Fullani na be face lady. Ana Fullani wo face lady a echi.
Boni.
Wana wo nye nipa. Want me your first lady or Ghana? We are passing Fullani for. Ubenya Poso be Fullani. Wa utia unya ya kanyakupo Fullani and Kaumpe. Munja Sanko says a mamudin. Muncha Samira Pushi and Kobe Samira car would Gina or bar Samira or bar with Ginaso or Ginaso. Then Samira went to me your Ghana. Then I want to mean your first lady. Then I would see one with your first lady or Ghana. Then I would see Samira. Oh, Mamma Kika say, want to me better than first lady. Why would bet me? Better than first lady. But you free one I found who be shaking.
Mr. Evangelist Lord Kenya, baby, I will be on the church. So that is the Fullani battle. You see, the NDC woman that spoke last, the second one, Rita, baby, will be on. Mon kancha is an Frimpong Ziega, me shesha no ati. Wonim kasa papa na sebe prediasa. Wayen kofo no mo kasa, obu difie nyansa, native wisdom apply. School dear nobody aka ho. Wonim de, one ne yefa na politician. Munya abrochie kwotena. You think that is all? Obi a oti abrochie bi odidi atem bi oti Ghana ha no oti akurase. Me na mka obi a wanya abrochie tia. Obi na no okasa no odidi atem. With the dim pennyfo atem looks like any sound do akọ hu on ho no ebi ni Ghana ha sankofo na no mo te akurase e no mo kokotena from akurase to Accra no be fa ayiketo ebi a fa no abefa play no okọ obi a watena city bia watena Takrade Kumasi watena Accra ha watena big city bia Cape Coast ayi bia nu ho no ma okotena brochira obedi di atem because what the city only city life no despite say the difference between abroche ne ebi Accra na systems no e na ho no ye aduma ha sei e chen ha e ye aduma Kumasi chen ha e that tete so but any bia civilization e ye pe na me ka kire mo obi a oti abroche bia wodi di panifo atem wo Ghana obi a oti abroche bia o ye politics odidi atem bia no wote Ghana ha no wote akurase. So that is that. That's the Fullani battle. So you continue to monitor. Bring your messages. We did the amount. And multi-credit 25. Fasika come multi-credit. Multi-credit. So this is how Samira about me. And I'm telling you, this man. Okay, so that is that. So, all right, so keep your messages coming. You be reading in Nadiamau. You the back board no soon Nadiamau. Today we are going to Greater Accra. It looks like Anshia and people bet me aselu to Greater Accra. It looks like. So you be call Greater Accra this year. Now be with me. Let's show at the Quintia. Anshia and people bet me lose to Greater Accra. And a message show at dear Baku pet. I bet me alternatives around for new patriotic party. All right, keep your messages coming. You're from Frimpong Ziega. The program is also live on 93.3 megahertz in Kumasi and Kessben TV, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. All right. Andy, you're large in a kakrana or atoso. All right, large it for me. This is the map of Greater Accra. Usha blue in aye epo. You get me? So you come to Greater Accra. The population of Greater Accra in 2024 is 5,456,000. Nipeti Greater Accra region and Kwanono population. The capital of Greater Accra is Accra. The capital of Greater Accra. Sometimes I am confusing for Obisi circle. Nebi o Accra da. Ni enimu haya ne pai Accra officer wa ira no da bi base mu metre wa sadi kunu. Adequate basa. Okay. Constituency se wa Accra 34 and a district near 26 district. Ethnic groups near 3. You understand? So we have 3 ethnic groups in the Greater Accra. We don't want to go there. Okay, so this is the Greater Accra. All right. Let's move on and see what's the next step. Okay. Let's go to the parliamentary diagram. Before we go to the presidential, be with me. there you see a normal American who no say the Greater Accra. The Greater Accra, the MPP as a so much wrong, and yes, they will lose the Greater Accra again. Okay, can also large this one as well. All right, this is the parliamentary voting history of Greater Accra region from 1996 to 2020. The reason why in 1992 at the film, 1992 the NPP boycotted, and some of the political parties boycotted Parliament. Eagle Party and others, and independent. So ye 1992 ne at the film. So we share this year history, data, and the say diagram. You realize that. You realize the okay. So anyway, from 1996 best to the year 2000, and this year winning 1996, they won 2000, 2008, they won 2012, and of course 2020. You understand? NDC are winning or my winning no. That is that. And anytime BR National Democratic Congress winning election nationwide, ama omo president no candidate no koswe ina that year they win Greater Accra as well. So we win election nationwide. The parliamentary they win Greater Accra. Okay, this is the data. 1996 they won the election. Omo win your friend is parliamentary no Greater Accra. All right. 2008 they won the election. They won Greater Accra. 2012 they won the election, they won Greater Accra. And the only timer winning election, but they won Greater Accra. But anytime they are winning election nationwide, no, almost we need Greater Accra. It is only New Patriotic Party. It is only New Patriotic Party. And lose Greater Accra, but they went ahead to win the election. Okay, so when you take the data of 2008 now, NPP won the first one. It's twice. It happened twice. NPP won the first one, but the parliamentary, they lost the parliamentary. You understand? And the 2020, NPP won the first one, but also lost the parliamentary. So that is that. And the two consecutive times, it is only the National Democratic Congress. And the winning, election, two consecutive times. Greater Accra parliamentary two consecutive time. Okay, they won 1992 and 1996. Okay, NPP also won 2000 and 2004. NDC won 2008 and 2012. And NPP won 2016, but they failed to win 2020 election. 2020, they failed to win Greater Accra. So it is only NDC and Timia winning so Mukuta power. No Timia winning a defended power for the second time. Now Timia winning Greater Accra. So that is that. I don't want to dwell much. Well, your friend is a parliamentary. So let's go to the presidential. That is where the problem is. The whole showdown is the presidential. So let's start with the presidential results. Yes, this is the presidential results. Fatu TV is not almost presidential result 2020. The Greater Accra. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo had 1,253,179. And John Dramani Mahama NDC also had 326,489. On and on. Christian Kwabena Andrews, aka Gum, and 16,112. On and on at the Bassa. We are not interested here. The battle is the first two. Okay. So President Mahama won Greater Accra. Mahama won Greater Accra. You get me? And MPP lost Greater Accra. How come that MPP lost the Greater Accra? I don't get it. Because at that time, they went into this election with one district, one factory. They went into this election with free senior high school, and some of the initiatives are not almost started, project be are not almost started. I will tell you the reason why all these things happened. Okay, so let's go to another diagram. The presidential, where are we now? Greater Accra legible counted votes. Legible counted vote. Okay, this is a legible counted and declared vote of NDC and MPP from 1992 to 2020 presidential. Now listen to me. Fatu TV is no more share. Usha a year at Damanimia. Since 1992, nipa oma tuaba ewo Accra hase. A oma tuaba ya kain ama NDC and MPP. Oma tuaba ma NDC ni MPP. Enya de essay spoiled ballot enon ka ho bi. Enon ka ho bi they are rejected enon ka ho bi. Nemom de ya toa ye kan ya ye de ya declaration. Eno ni nyina eye 12,753,993 vote ayato from 1992 ebesi 2020. Okay, so NDC ekutamu 6,466,604 and the MPP kuta 6,287,389. And the difference between the NDC and MPP here 179,215. Okay, so NDC is trailing MPP by 179,215 votes. It tells you say a strong region, but NDC somehow has an upper hand in this region. Okay, now let's move to the presidential history. The presidential history. On and on and on. Follow me. You understand me. Why the NDC, NPP has to work hard before they can win the Greater Accra. Okay, we can also like this one. Okay, this is the presidential voting history, Greater Accra. In 1992, NDC took it. 1996, NDC took it with 54.0%. NPP won the 2000, they won the 2004, they lost the 2006, 2012 they lost, and 2016 they won, and now Omalusu 2020. Okay, so we share history we see here. The largest votes, and I said the largest voter NDC Enya our Greater Accra was 54.0%. That was 1996 by President Rawlings. And the lowest NDC lowest ever. The lowest ever the year 2000, which is 42.1% by President Mills, the late President Mills. Okay, the NPP largest vote in the Greater Accra was the year 2000 and the year 2000 by President Kofo, which is 53.1%, and the lowest 37.05%, and no 1992. Okay. So that is that 1992 by Professor Edubwai. Okay, so you realize say, Usha sa a year diagram here dahuya, and I say Usha the history now. 8 years beyond Greater Accra for almost a Salmon. Watch it very carefully. Fatu TV ni so normal share. 8 years beyond Greater Accra for SSA Nipa Botuaba Edemano. Okay, in 1992, NDC won and won the 1996 election, but the year 2000 Greater Accra for change Edema NPP. Okay, NPP won 2000, they won 2004, but 2008 almost sa ekotoma NDC. And 2012 2008 NDC won, 2012 NPP NDC won, but 2016 NDC and the Greater Accra Force Salmonsa Ekotoma NPP. You understand? And 2020 NDC 2020 crown almost NPP win, NDC winning. But we are also looking forward to say by 2024 this election, based on this statistics, say every 8 years biano almost a salmon sanono, it means that it could be every 8 years biano they vote against the incumbent government. Let me put it that way so that I'll better say, because every 8 years biano means that 2020 NDC won. So every 8 years biano the opposition wins Greater Accra region in the presidential every 8 years. So say if this thing has anything to go by, it means that is NDC betting winning Greater Accra. No, it's about 90% assured said the NDC can win the Greater Accra again. Okay, so what's actually diagram we see? A chain say the NPP in Kwansone political party are winning presidential in the first round, but they lost. You get me? They lost the Greater Accra. In 2008, NPP won the first round. This is the figure near Diabano, and the second round, that's the runoff, no, the runoff no figure near Diabano. But the first one, the Kufado won the first round, but they lost the Greater Accra. And the 2020 election, NPP won the election, but they lost the Greater Accra. So that is that. NPP is also a political party. What winning election in this country without Greater Accra. You get me? So it means that the NPP only hope, they say they did it in the 2000, though they lost Greater Accra, but they went ahead to win the election. If that can also a bit me yeah, we are looking forward to see that. Okay, now we are coming to the behave. Okay, the behave. All right. Oba Greater Accra has here. Greater Accra almost for development and twaba. The reason why I feel 8 years piano almost twaba the incumbent government. 8 years piano, the opposition every need Greater Accra. I don't get it. We have to find out. That research, you perceive at the quotia, and Massa and the Bassa, a coincidence. And I say, and you want to determine some person, yes, I don't. And I say, there's something behind that we don't know. As I see a search for. This is what Yedinano we are looking forward to see. Okay, so Greater Accra for development and Fantwaba. Now let me prove it to you. Let's go and see President Kufuor and his project in Greater Accra. Before the 2008 election, President Kufuor had already brought social intervention programs for the nationwide. Oba kowa ongokwa free maternal care, what the Disability Act aba, what the NIP aba. You get me? President Kufuor the National Health Insurance aba, President Kufuor the school feeding aba, what the Metro Mass Transit aba. Social intervention programs are benefiting the whole country. President Kufuor by. And Greater Accra is the capital town of this country. Population is also it's your social intervention programs are join the Kessben, yet the NPP lost Greater Accra. Now let me tell you something. Before the 2020 election, 2028 election, 2008 election, me patcho large and kakra patu TV so. John Ajakum Kufuor project our year with Greater Accra. Some of the project you are selecting because some of them yet me farmer. Some of the projects were young with Greater Accra, but yet they lost election. Any Tetakwashi interchange, me so large and kakra mami. Tetakwashi interchange. NY Highway, George Bush, another the largest road in this country, from all the way from Malam Junction, Ekokosi, Ehefa, Tetakwashi, okay, Tetakwashi. Then Tetakwashi bypass, which is the Spanner Junction, which is interchange now. That's the President Kufuor. Alajo Road Network, Oba Alajo, Ufi Yanim Hasia. Udu Alajo, sa ekwan we say from Circle dual carriageway, esa kokosi Alajo hono, any Alajo overpass that was done by President Kufuor. Na o stretch kwa kosi Achimota overhead, ekoni na no ye feni J Kufuor highway, and o done by President Kufuor. Abele Petesano bridge, Achimota overhead, and Nkrumah Circle to Ofanko road, sa road where American was ina. But all these things, NPP lost Greater Accra. So it tells you that they don't watch your friend say development and the twaba. Now let's go and see another change of government, another 8 years, what the Greater Accra people did to President Mahama. Okay, let's watch President Mahama in the Greater Accra. Okay, so President Mahama has also ruled this country from 2012 to 2016. Then the 2016, this is what President Mahama pushed into that election. Kwame Nkrumah interchange, Kwame Nkrumah Circle interchange. Kaswa interchange. You see, Kaswa is in the central region by proximity wise no any normal bichiemu no yetimi ka say omo ben Greater Accra. So the Greater Accra people benefit from that interchange than the central region people. So Kaswa interchange, Tama interchange, Buko Boxing Arena. You know, say the indigenous of Greater Accra, Omunina the coastal areas, no, the Krowolo Jokuku Osu Alatamanche, everybody na babesi the Jamestown, Sa Omomo na Yemi Amomo Hono. Omono a grow many Jeho Paya boxing. A grow many Jeho Pano a boxing. And President Mahama gave them a Buko Boxing Arena. You understand? Rich hospital and a J Kojo interchange. Yet President Mahama lost the election. What is wrong with these people? We need to find out in this region. Say, almost for projects, any development, I will tell you more. Then let's go and see Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now, Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo also has this project. What do you call your friend said this election? Large it for me. Pokiasi interchange, Nungwa interchange, Flower Port interchange, Police Quarters, Tesano, Jamestown Fishing Harbour, 5 polyclinics, Obojo, Adentan, Ashaman, Botiano, Oduman, and Sege. Another one. There's another one down there. AS7. Okay, no problem. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo the way say and echo election 2024. Ama Dr. Mahmoud Bamiasi and Falco Trabamano. So based on this, I can tell you a fact that the Greater Accra people, they don't want development. You know why? Because the Greater Accra has said, all higher, your father say a business city. A business city. All the movers and shakers of this country, when it comes to business, they live in the Greater Accra. So, Omunobu say Greater Accra business no more, you know, say economic indicators no, and yet this affect your business. They don't care the roads that you do. They don't care the interchanges that you do because Omunobu travel. They know the interchange. Say a buyer interchanger. They are giving value to the society. They don't educate the credit to buy no. Sada Greater Accra forward because nipa business mugus no omo don so e Greater Accra say they watch the economic indicators. And now Osho Oforiatta, the former finance minister, went to parliament. There was a time and what can you pay tax our Ghana and what she say nipa sen komu tax our Ghana 16 million 12 million but 12 million no little over 2.5 million per and the tax our Ghana. So 2.5 million, and 90% from Greater Accra, 90% and 5.5% our Ashanti region, and Ghana after the 4.5. No, so it tells you say the Greater Accra people think that you pay taxes more than any other region. It is what the development we say. But when you say, I think say it be a sad and a kabubi. Okay, then let's move to issues. One of the issue ba kwa be didi yese betimi aboama ade betimi atene things run for LPP to win the Greater Accra. Era bebe kan wasem. Okay, so the issue number one of the issues are a pushy National Democratic Congress eco opposition Greater Accra. It started from Greater Accra, Mulusu Greater Accra. No? This is one of the issues. So let's go and watch President Rawlings and Nana Akufo-Addo Ajima Rawlings. President Rawlings and yes, this is a President Rawlings. Before the 2000 election, when another president, maybe when another first lady. Okay, Nyame fa President Rawlings the crazy or being Nana Akufo-Addo Ajima Rawlings. Nana baby will be a chacha. Okay, you both na akasam keke. All right. Before the 2000 election, something was happening in the Greater Accra. AC. And Kukum was in the Greater Accra. It was serious and massive. And despite that, President Rawlings was coming from security background as a former military man. He was not able to, identify or investigate or check or whatever to see where that Kukum was coming from. Eya adia na ya abana dadwene de bia ye bedanya ni bia ne eku oba bi da dansuman ne eku oba bi da ha ne eku oba bi da mateheko ne eku oba bi da ha ne on 34 women were killed in Greater Accra. It is a Marco Joshua by 3 p.m. no obi ekofie. Tension was in the Greater Accra. Now yes, Good, very good. This is the international media. The Guardian newspaper did this publication. Fear grips Ghana as the ritual killer claims 34 victims. So this is what was happening. And a good Ghana anymore say it was Greater Accra. Let's move to another one. Okay, let's move to another publication quickly. Okay, I'll say women demonstrate over serial murder. This is the Monday, 10th July 2000. A man almost echoed the police quarters. Almost see a sit down demonstration. Editia Ghana Police Service any abino. A man almost demonstrate here, and this publication went to Hoga what? That a makum wa Ghana and Nana Kwada Marales put Nana Kwada Marales back. Nana Kwada Marales went to New Jersey. There is a university here, New Jersey. Your friend Rutger University. Okay. Oko ano oko my key speech oho. Na Rutger University no more African Student Union honum. So Ghanaian CBA no more ebusa Nana Kwada Marales say. A few months to the election, what Baba make his speech? Yanyan and TSA o konkraya, the Makum Accra, a diana, what buying ukun dia fahon. This is the response of Nana Kwada Marales. Nana Kwada Marales, and answer Rutger University say, Mutiani ye, was a Makukunabano. I knew dajin, no down that one and a share the same bed, but no down that a hanopa, new mum. On my investigation every day we say and man no mu nana iku omo Accra ebi mu ko wu otakwa ne do ma ba beto alaju yeku obi ewe bia Kumasi baby ne de na ba beto mamprobi yeku obi ewo Tambale ne de na ba beto dansoman eno ka obi na makunkum ne doso sa publication ene sa de ne buy no the students na no ho no I know mo de eno mu blow sa story ne de ba Ghana and that time no answer na Kwada Marales demo no student anom ye Ghana for anom ho no obani anje eti so one sata one maame dokono and the call thank you very much one maame dokono the call that ye fere say program no and na maame dokono chiche chocolate at the student no and according to the source maame dokono was trying to tell them say answer ne wasn't good but obi anka na no too sade na ba Ghana no e man ko for digira so who say Abana doesn't have a solution to solve that about kukum problem. Okay, please mama time kakra na finish adu metinete ediafuo this is very important. We are in election year. Okay, so in this is the 2008 2000 election, one of the issue about Greater Accra pushing the NDC to the opposition. Okay, now let's go to the 2008, Mr. Ohinijan. Quickly, Ohinijan. Yes, in 2008 election, now Papa will say on the first GFA president. Yefana, Mr. Ohinijan. Okay, President Kufo, the Mr. Rex Dankwa, Mr. Kofi Amuanom, and Omo FIT, and you really debate to host AFCON 2008. So President Kufo bedu 2 stadia, Baku Tambale, and a Baku Ewo a Western region, which is Takrade, and that's the second deal. Okay. So this is what happened. The Kumasi Stadium and the Accra Sports Stadium was refurbished. Yes, I renovated. It's a President Kufo passe airline and some of the sports complexes any uninano sports complexes ne stadium no yade Kufo dintoso uko Kumasi Sports Stadium to Baba Yara uko Alu Mahama and on and on and on and on eba but Oba Accra the Kanesi Sports Complex to Azuma Nelson Baoba Accra ya the Accra Sports Stadium added to Mr. Ohinijan. Ya do to Ohinijan. Then the GAP people said that no. President Kufo should have consulted them. Though they had a round table discussion say or the stadium no to Ohinijan. The GAP people said that they don't like Ohinijan because Ohinijan was an ex-convict. Ohinijan in the way back falsified documents and the community a road contract or voter region. So Ohinijan did not deserve to be named after your friend say Accra Sports Stadium. And they were saying there was this man called Nilai of Osu. Osu the land so on the land the man are buying see your first stadium no et your first stadium no front to Nilai. You understand? So this issue back and forth. So it looks like it was the whole Ghana against the Ga people. So the Ga people were not feeling comfortable with it. Because of this issue, they felt that President Kufuor was inciting other tribes against them. So they based on this and voted against the NPP in the Greater Accra. In the Greater Accra in 2008. The 2008, another change of government here in the Greater Accra. They did not like what was happening. And if you read NPP for almost a year, your friend say NPP for almost a founders, a quite fast lose election. They cited this one. That's what we say. And of course, Mohamed Okrodie. I'll tell about Mohamed Okrodie in shortest time as we move forward. Okay, another change of government here, another 8 years was 2016. 2016 year, nothing happened. Nothing happened in Ghana. All what the Ghana people were saying is that businesses were collapsing because all the businesses what this country now, Accra. Big ones now Accra, and the doom saw was all over. So their business were collapsing. Okay, now. Let's go to the 2020. The 2020, then we finish. We read your message. Then now you call it. The 2020. This time around, it is not against the incumbent president who is suffering from the incumbency quota deficit, but against the opposition. Why? President Mahama, echo your friend say, make speech, and was trying to jab the Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia. And all Kassan was say, Dr. Bawumia so about the digitalization baba. Na mumu kafodie. Mudia mumu ya digitalization de mu hia ne mo dokno ne mo nchenam ne sade. Megi yese na papa no opese wo ka asem bi. Oh, na wantimi nwene asem ni yie. Enti wan nwene ni yie no enkofo ante ase yie ana ma Ga people. That's the only opportunity I think that the NPP should capitalize on it. This is the big issue. Big issue is affecting and they are not happy with this story. Let's go and watch how President Mahama said it. They will come back and wrap up. Let's watch it.
No track I can digital labor for coming here. The word digitalization no buy. Ezu eza si like a drummer he war ye digital kinky your commie denche Kesito Pakwesito
Kessben 92.9 FM
no G first thing Miss Annie Waha Ghanaians ye digital kinky. No track I can digital labor for coming here. The word digitalization no buy. Ezu eza si like a drummer he war ye digital kinky your commie denche Kesito Pakwesito.
Okay, so this is the big issue. So the Ga people always some issues be say it may affect the election, whether we like it or not. It may affect the election. So this is the big issue in the politically. They call 2024. So the NPP can also capitalize on this one and to see. Okay, so let's go and see the Ga people who were not happy with President Mahama. They were not happy with President Mahama. They had the press conference. I know this is the big issue that can affect NDC vote in the coastal areas. Even maybe they cannot win the coastal areas of Greater Accra, but it can appreciate their vote, and I say it can diminish the vote of National Democratic Congress. Let's watch that video.
And in every alage, you never do. Need to start again. Never fake campaign. Na campaign again, no. Billion of members fake campaign. Then I make a feeling that we may back and everything. Development there could do 1,000. Get you by top electoral area. What best do, Papa? The top electoral area. Need to be here. What be to talk about na school ya dasoa. Development there could do 1,000. Get you by top what better than Tani. And no fear from. And then the GDP neighbor may have confront who are here, you have the myself. And then the GDP neighbor and every and the military will have when the one not very power on your post. Ever be more ever not for me, Katana, you don't need 1,000. Choco anybody more. What the hospital at them? Kagebe, after the governor for mayor, never the Moshaka, my hospital at BMA. Ebena. I tell you the mayor. What to a hale at Ablokumasa to MP? Yeah, Ablokumasa to them. Because I believe what can I vote here. Obey Kolibuna Kama. I am not a better for it. And I can be like a Batadian. John the money, Mamma, tell the water. And I can do it. Never have a and I can talk about you when I watch when you need you like I don't get what do I talk about? You are Kolibuya. Macrobi.
Okay. We endorse and our press conference and some of them these are some of the issues they call 2024 elections. This is a serious issue. I'm telling you. I'm told that some people be also they jumped into the defense of President Mahama. But this one and NDC MPP some no Omo kasana nyom na MPP fo and NDC fo. This is a concern gap. They hide their bias. They speak for the gap people. Said that all what they want is kenke and fish. Now Mole said the same thing. He lost election. Or that they caught up on. I don't know how the NDC will also find a way to let people know that President Mahama didn't mean what they understand or what they heard. But okay, let's read about 3 messages now. Sign. Okay. We will say Atimbila Pato Kentampo or say messages ni bi aba na betime reading screen so yentimi dia yanko sisia. Okay, Atimbila Pato Kentampo so John Mahama is not capable to lead this country. Again, how can a world former president to the state make such a statement? Okay, thank you very much. Yeda Sinyankopon sha kwame entry mensaka message no. Ali Abdul Wahab mensaka message no. Tizo Scratch also mensaka message no. Nyami Shraw Joyce Ametepe mensaka message no. Kwame entry mensaka Abet Ado mensaka Chichi One mensaka Honorable Kwesi Jade Free Asechirewa mensaka message no. On and on. More messages and Abba. Thank you very much. Bedamo asepa and me say Andy Quanti yentimi and work on messages net me read more and farm more. E mo fan chair pa and mo my private message and nana mensa inshira nana mensa inshira we have seen your message Nyankopon shia kwam chitwa ponsa champions tonash Nyankopon inshira pa Nyankopon inshira kwam chitwa ponsa one more of na wo Kenya se of Paul so Kenya se adumam Nyankopon inshira munina. All right, thank you very much. Special dedications to you, Joseph Yamin, national organizer of the National Democratic Congress. All right, our friends so Elvis Afriankra Baby Obia Mechacha, former director of elections at the National Democratic Congress. After Okumkom Justin Kodia Frimpong Baby Obia Mechacha, only the incoming Tanonoff member of Parliament, Dr. Gideon Boakon, baby obia so mechacha doc baby obia mechacha. Oh no you can say budina ebe ye chacha mu na ye fam na Frimpong Ziega come say Ziega steak and amotie no mem na me production afi Andy the big Andy and the technical production at the mame supported by Perpetua and the videos ni na and afi Vincent Juku support to Andy your pages and a streaming no now so at the mame ama mo a mo hwe Facebook no munya kwahwe bi ye fam na Frimpong Ziega nyame ya adomo a dasene mesa ye besa hia bye bye.